All right, we're on to week number 4, day 22. Today's session, we're doing another lifting piece with the machine. 1 minute of work, 3 minutes of rest for 5 sets, 8 front squats, 98 kilos on the bar, which is 70%, and then max echo calories in the remaining time. On paper, this one I much preferred than a few of the last few weeks' Monday sessions, just being the 1 minute of work with 3 minutes of rest. A little bit more of a power output based one rather than fitness. However, it turned into fitness pretty much after the second set anyway. This was a little bit tougher on the legs than I thought it would be. Doing the squats felt pretty decent. The muscular strength definitely feels like it's there, even though the central nervous system fatigue at the moment is pretty high. The first set felt decent, and then just each set after that got a little bit tougher, but that was more due to fatigue, obviously pushing the Echo bike a little bit hard. 14 cows on that first set, and then my aim was to just maintain pretty much the similar amount of calories for the remaining 4 sets. And for the first workout of this session, we're doing a 16-minute AMRAP, 40-foot handstand walk. So it's 20 foot down, pirouette, 20 foot back, and then 16 wall ball shots with a 30-pound/14 kilo wall ball. 30-second rest after each round. This one I did struggle in a bit. Just body was just fatigued. That first front squat piece definitely took a lot more out of me than I thought it would. And then the handstand walk part of this is fine for me. That's a skill-based thing, so it doesn't really fatigue me too much. Wall balls have gotten better, but the only thing is the 30-pound wall ball that I'm using is it's got a big egg in it, so the weight distribution is all over the place. Sometimes you throw it up and it comes back down just like normal, and then other times you throw it and it just spins out or misses the wall or falls back on your face or towards the wall as you catch it. So it makes it very difficult to do consistent reps, and then makes it quite frustrating at times. But I wanted to hit the weight with the heavy wall ball, just something I had to deal with. A little bit of a mental test and patience test, but considering I was feeling pretty tired, it made for this a little bit harder than it needed to be. pretty tired on that workout with the wall balls. Really struggling to get through it. And then still have to do an 8-set interval workout. I treated this one a little bit more like a movement piece. 3 minutes of work, 1 minute of rest, 8 sets, 21 cal bike erg, 15 burpees, 9 kettlebell push press with 2 24 kilo kettlebells, and then max calorie bike erg in remaining time. I just started the clock, started this workout, just took this first round a little bit easy just to let the body move, feel it out, see what sort of time it would take to get back onto the bike, and then how many calories I could get, and then hoping that the body would come a little good once I get into it. So yeah, pretty tough session, just a bit of a struggle, just pushing through today, but still getting everything done. You know, it's more important for me to mentally win sometimes than always physically. And I do get some quad cramping on my last few rounds, and my calories drop off a little bit. 12 calories to start, and then my aim here was to just try to at least maintain that and then increase each round. I thought if I can try to aim for building in calories, so 1 calorie at least each round more. I got to 16 for 2 sets, and then it really dropped off from there. My quads were cramping a bit throughout the last few burpees of the sets, and then the push presses were where they really started to, just that fast lockout movement, and then onto the bike. Then the knee staying bent on the bike kind of helped me see each interval through, but yeah, just some minor cramping, not enough to put me out of the workout, but just enough to really slow me up a little bit. So at this point is where the quads are really cramping. There's last set of push presses. Try to get them done, get back on the bike, and then just get some calories in. 8 calories to finish off. Total of 100 calories on the max reps part of this workout. So not a lot. I think if I was fresh, I could be pushing 20 calories each set, which would have ended up being 160 for the whole workout. I think that would have been a good score. Accessory for today, as many rounds and reps in 7 minutes of unbroken freestanding handstand shoulder taps. So I was doing shoulder taps to the opposite shoulder, starting with 10 reps and then 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. In total, I get up to the set of 70 unbroken, completed that. So 280 total reps if you add the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60 and 70 together. Good accessory, just getting some volume upside down, learning to shift the body and staying fresh with my handstand capacity. So yeah, that was it for today. Body's definitely feeling the fatigue this week just for the first day, and it's probably only going to stay that way and get harder as the week gets on. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Tuesday.
Go!